Hey Eric, how you doing?
How's everything?
Good,
Good.
good.
Can
Thanks.
you hear us okay, Eric?
All good.
All right, thank you. I'm Michael Wallace, man, with the Memphis Grizzlies and Grizzlies.com, NBA.com. I appreciate your time. Thank you for doing this, man. This is a story idea that sort of developed over the last couple of weeks, and I'm glad that you agreed to be a part of it, man. I just wanted to first and foremost, ask you about the story came about because the league sent out a social media tweet announcing that 11 NBA officials currently are HBCU alums, HBCU grads, including three that were working that particular night. When you see the league taking that effort to acknowledge and embrace that level of diversity, particularly, I mean, obviously Black History Month is the month, but just to do that now in this day and age of awareness, how much does that mean to you as an HBCU alum coming from Bethune-Cookman?
I mean, it's huge because when you're talking about HBCUs, they were created by, people that the shoulders we stand on. There was a time we weren't getting educated, that they created an avenue for us to get educated, so to try to even level the playing field from the people that are sitting across the table from us. So to them to acknowledge it and bring it to awareness for, because there's some areas where Blacks don't know that there are HBCUs. So just to bring that awareness and show them that, hey, like there are places where you can go to school where everyone looks like us, and it shows that where you can learn the history from where it started and the grassroots and things like that. So just to bring that awareness to everyone is huge, in my opinion.
As officials, you guys are a unique, close-knit fraternity, and have a unique bond anyway, just among the demands of travel and the lifestyle you have to live, and constantly being on the go. So there's a unique fraternity there. But then when you add into that and you look across and you see guys like CJ, and you see different guys, Sean Corbin, guys that have that extended bond with you all as HBCU alums. Is there another layer of fraternity there among the HBCU guys in the league?
There's definitely a level of understanding, but there's also a level of like
rivalry, right?
Yeah, because when you go to Black college, man, you go in that gym or that football field, that's just another level. It go way past the players on the floor. It's intense out there. From just you look up in the stands, they stepping, and this side is going against the other side, and it's crazy. It's pandemonium. Man, that's all I can say. I'm getting chill talking about it.
I know. And you're talking to a Grambling alum, so this story is unique and special to me too.
Yes.
How much of that comes out in conversations that you guys have on the road, or when you get matched up or paired up with another fellow HBCU official? I mean, does that come out? A little rivalry, little things come out there?
Yeah, a little rivalry comes out, and especially when you're in the same conference, because like Norfolk is in our conference, and Tom Washington. So every time we play Tom, I call him up. Yo, we're gonna beat that ass today. Sorry for the cousin.
That's good. Yeah.
So Sean Corbin the same way, and actually Sean Corbin's son attended Bethune-Cookman and played baseball, so now he has some kind of attachment to Bethune, so he roots for Bethune as well. But there is some, and then we talk about the classic games that we have, the rivals, like CJ them with the Bayou Classic, and us with against FAMU, and talk about how all the things that go on and how big it is, and talk about I was bigger than yours. No, mine's bigger than yours. So it's pretty cool.
Does that make it? Sometimes obviously the demands of the job are what they are. You guys are away from your families a lot, on the road a lot. But when you get partnered up or paired up with a crew that has a HBCU brother there, does that make it a little more something a little more to look forward to?
Yeah, because like I'm working with CJ coming up, and then when you see him, you can tell there's a level of dignity that he has when he comes around, and you understand like that's Black college. You understand that because they teach you that. It's something that resonates when you don't understand it when you start the school, but when you leave that school, there's a level of pride that you leave there with that shows when somebody sees you, they go, yeah, I know that look, and you kind of understand it. You can relate to it.
Yeah, yeah, and just a couple more things here. As you know, obviously you've worked and have literally worked your way all the way through the ranks, almost every level of officiating, several conferences over the years. You know, as you talk to younger officials and particularly others that you know may be of color or minorities, how much of an obligation or an opportunity do you use that to say, hey, there is a path here if you do the right things and you can get here as well?
Oh, I preach that all the time. Every time I talk to someone of color, I preach that all the time. Because again, like from the beginning, our struggle was probably one of the, you know, from my understanding, like one of the toughest struggle. Because when you take someone's sense of identity from them and they strip that from us, you know, from slavery, from you know, being the man of the house, a family man, having that strength, they just took the whole identity from us. And back then, there was a few, like we have like 107 HBCUs now.
Mhm.
Those people that started those HBCUs found a way for us to get our identity back, you know, and that's huge. Like that's just hard to like kind of ignore. It's really hard to ignore.
Yeah.
So I preach that all the time, and I try to pass that on because right now, where you have schools that are too expensive for you know the common black, like the HBCUs still offer that education, and I tell them like you still have a chance. You go here, just because you can't afford that, that doesn't mean you can't get an education. So, you know, all you black HBCUs still offer to the common black a way to you know
A
upgrade
path.
their life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely a path. Now, there's one right now. There's one HBCU alum actively playing in the NBA right now. Robert Covington has been there for a while. The Trailblazers now. O'Quinn is now in. I think he's in Australia now playing.
Oh, he
Uh,
is. Yeah.
yeah, he's over in Australia. But when you look around, you know, on the court too, you guys are part of the court as well. The referees often get overlooked or they're not necessarily seen by fans as a part of the game unless something goes crazy. But having that presence on the court, having a league that offers the opportunity for advancement, how important is that for the NBA to provide that platform of diversity, even from you know, especially from guys from backgrounds that might not be as prolific as some of the other schools?
Yeah, you know, when you talk about HBCUs, people don't think of them as a avenue to make it to the next level. Um, so now that the NBA shows that we have people here from that level of you know talent, that they go like, wow, I do have a shot because they made it. So you know, us being at the forefront of it and showing our path, it gives them motivation to continue and not just stop. You know, when they finish right there, like to keep going. So
Cool, cool, cool. And I appreciate that. And I was also told that your wife is the head coach at Bethune-Cookman, the coaching staff.
yeah, she's a head women's basketball coach at Bethune-Cookman University.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. So how cool is that? So this is not just a background. This is a lifestyle. You guys are living
oh
the
yeah.
HBCU lifestyle. What is that like?
Oh, my whole family went to Bethune-Cookman.
Uh-huh.
Like it's 7 of us,
Okay.
and we all attended Bethune-Cookman. From my mom played at Bethune-Cookman at the gym that I played in. So that first gym that they built, my mom was, you know, playing in that gym where they only could get 2 dribbles and they had to pass the ball and they had rules. So, so that goes way back with my grandmother because my grandmother and Mary McLeod Bethune were like this. Like they
Oh,
talked
okay.
to each other and visit each other a lot,
Okay.
along with Eleanor Roosevelt. So there's some history from way back with my family in Bethune-Cookman.
Cool.
Um,
Yes.
so that's
Yes.
definitely a sense of pride that when I attended, like you know, my grandmother was happy, you know. So
Yes. How often are you able? Well, I guess the pandemic kind of changed things because of you know attendance for games and stuff. But how often are you able to catch one of your wife's games every now and then?
oh, you know, this year because with Bethune-Cookman, they shut down the entire school, so there was
Yeah.
no, you know, everything was remote as far as the education. But you know, prior years, like I would leave my game and fly instead of going home. I would fly to her games. So every
Oh, okay.
opportunity that I got, you know, I was there at her game supporting her.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
the other schools were mad because like they said they had an extra coach on the other end because I was sitting down on the visitor's end and yeah, I don't know what the hell I was yelling, but I was yelling.
Oh man, see that's not right. And so I'm sure you were getting on the refs too, huh?
Oh no, I was leaving the refs alone.
Oh man.
So,
But look, Eric, I really appreciate your time, brother, man. And I know it's weather is all around us right now, and man, please travel safely, man, and stay safe and healthy. Peace and blessings to your family too.
Thanks
and
for reaching out.
That. No
Feel
problem at all.
Reach out anytime, and we can talk smack too, because Bethune just went to the SWAC. You know
they
that,
just
right?
went to the SWAC. Y'all don't want that smoke, man. I'm telling you. Not. Hey, listen. I lived in Florida for 10 years, right? And you know, my kids thought about going to Bethune-Cookman. One of them ended up at Howard. The other one ended up coming to Memphis when we moved. But hey, listen, y'all don't want that. Hey, Grambling and Southern and Alcorn, that's a different level of smoke, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you know we were shutting it down, man. We were shutting it down. Especially when my wife them come to Grambling, they gonna put her name on the wall. That's how.
Looking forward to it, man. And when I see when we're able to converse again, man, and get down to the floor levels and all that, man, I'll definitely look you up and shake your hand, man, when this is all over.
Eric, you're in Memphis today, right? You're in Memphis where Michael is.
Well, I'm getting
ready you right here. Okay.
Yeah, I'm stuck in Atlanta right now, so I'm on a 240 into Memphis.
Oh well, yeah. You better get there then, brother.
Yeah.
All right.
So you're in Memphis right now?
Yeah. I work for the Grizzlies. I'm Grizzlies in their media wing. So
man, stop by and say what's up to me.
I will do, man. Will do. If I don't catch you on this one, I'll definitely catch you on the next one.
No doubt.
All right. Take care, brother.
Appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, guys. Safe travels, Eric.
Be safe.
Take care.
All right.